The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Welcome in, everybody. We are
Hi, Josh.
live. Hi.
Today's going to be real easy for me today.
Oh, yeah.
All I have to remember is one name today. This is going to be awesome.
That's not true.
If you can't remember your own name at the end of this, we're all in trouble, though.
Yep, that's true. And that's happened before. Welcome, everybody, to Liquid Lunch, Texas's Lab Midday Craft Beer Show. I'm Josh. That's Kennedy. And with us from all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas, down by the water, like literally. Can you see the water from where you're at, Josh? Josh Fraedrick.
Yeah, we can definitely see the water. We're 200 yards away, if
Oh,
that.
man. Color me
Yeah,
jealous.
it's hard living down here.
Yeah.
Hey, the bug.
Oh, the bug, of course. Josh Fraedrick from, am I saying this right? How do we say it? Nueces
There you go.
Brewing.
Yeah, there you
in
go.
Corpus.
We've heard it worse. I've heard it called Nueces Brewing Company, which is never a good sign in the South.
No, not at all. There, got it. All right. Sorry. Didn't mean to turn my head. Am I square? Am I good? Am I framed up right?
I told you moved your camera position. Now you're like right up in there.
I am. I can scoot back a little bit.
Like they can literally see your nose hairs now.
That's good.
And you got a lot of them.
I do. Look, this is the theme. Name Josh, stellar stash.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have one because
Yes.
our personalities are not going to pull through.
No. Yeah, that's true. Something to distract from the rest of this.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and let me ask. I don't think Kennedy's ready for this, but since you just pulled up that big old stein of beer, that big, you don't have to do the thing yet.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's just go and do it.
Okay, are we doing this?
Oh, is it?
Sure.
We have a thing. We have a formal thing that we do. So, Josh in Corpus Christi, what you drinking? Where's that? Ah, got it.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
So, sir.
I went with the peaches and cream ale that we came out with about 3 weeks ago. Nice 5%er, so I'm not going to get completely sideways this afternoon.
Good. Excellent. You sent us beer.
I tried to. I actually just looked it up too while we were getting all the logistics worked out here, and it says it is out for delivery today. So that means I'm getting my money back since it should have been delivered Saturday.
If we could,
So,
maybe we can have them reroute over here.
no. So I made the absolute right choice by having it sent to my house and not your house this time.
Why is that?
Because when it gets sent here late, then I have all the beers.
See.
Not you don't have all the beers. I have all the beers.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I sent you our stout and our one of our current IPAs.
Okay. I bet it would have been awesome.
Would've,
Now we'll
would've.
see if Kennedy will share. We'll see.
I'll share, of course.
I will say with my new camera position, now I can see everything Kennedy's doing because I'm going to have to look over. It might be better that I look the other way
Oh, for sure.
because now I'm like, why are you doing it that way? And I'm like questioning every little move he's making. One thing I am questioning is why you haven't poured us any beers yet.
Because I'm still doing all the sharing.
All right. Well, Josh, tell us about your beer and while we wait.
So we took a pretty standard cream ale and just infused a little bit of peach flavoring into it. It made it quite delightful for summer. As you can imagine, it is Corpus, it is Texas, it is hot and humid, so big, heavy stouts are not exactly selling like wildfire at the moment. Yeah, this has been my go-to for the last 3 weeks.
Okay. Excellent. What you said the ABV was 5?
Yeah,
5%.
very mild, 5%. Can't go wrong.
Approachable. Yeah. Let's see. What's the temperature right now? And do you always get like a sea breeze? I'm kind of in that. I've been to Corpus before, not enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so it's a little overcast today, not much. It's probably hovering around 90, but it is humid as heck down here.
Oh, yeah.
So it feels like it's well over 100. You can't walk outside without just drenching your shirt.
Yeah, I don't know what like last night, Father's Day, I got to mow the backyard to really celebrate that Father's Day. And when the moon came out, I looked up and it was just like you could see it, but it was like I felt like I'd been swimming in a highly chlorinated pool all day. That's how hazy it was. Just super muggy. Like the heat index here is like 104 currently.
Well, how many hazy IPAs did you have while you were mowing?
That's information that cannot be disclosed. I had allowed my grass to get too high. I actually had to do like double mow. Lost a fair amount of weight. That's a good way to lose some weight quickly. Just go mow the yard this time of year. Don't really recommend it. You're still not ready to pour the beers?
All right, I'm getting there. Let's do it.
Okay, he's doing all the things, and I'm thirsty over here.
Okay.
I've got a couple of beers on the table. How many beers do y'all have on tap currently? Is it always a set amount?
So we've got 11 on tap. 3 of them we have all the time, and then the other 7 are rotators. We're trying to always come up with something new. We try to get a new beer out every 2 weeks or so.
Cool. Oh, very cool. Every 2 weeks. All right. So if you're in and around the Corpus Christi area, it pays to swing in on the regular because there's always something new. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you guys been open?
As a matter of fact, this week we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary. It should technically be tomorrow, but of course we're doing the party on the weekend.
All right. Congratulations on the big 2.
Yeah, it was super fun. Who said you shouldn't open up a brewery right before a global pandemic?
That is crazy. There needs to be a book written for like people that like went into whether it's a brewery or whatever just before the pandemic hit, and then what happened after that? Because that's a crazy first year.
A how-to for when everything you thought was going to happen went to shit.
That's everything. Kennedy, what do we have? Are you pouring up which one first?
I was gonna do the Kolsch first, but I don't have a bottle opener.
Oh, you should.
I know I should.
Again,
we've opened bottles before, but I can't find
Have
it.
you?
Yes.
You don't use your teeth?
Not in a while.
Where did I put that?
It only takes one chipped tooth to ruin that.
The problem is I cleaned up in here and I don't know where I stuck the bottle.
That's okay. Well, we got this one.
It should be on the table somewhere.
This one's good too.
Well, you know what? It's on my shelf up there.
This one's good too.
Oh, there is one up there. Here, y'all stick around.
Well,
Talk amongst yourself.
All right. So, Josh, this beer I'm pouring is an ESB, and we have a local brewery, one of my favorites, by the name of New Magnolia Brewing Company.
Okay.
And I went over and did a beer collaboration with them. And I brewed a beer on their pilot system with the help of their head brewer. And it was an ESB, and this is what we're about to drink.
I'm a little jealous. I do love the ESB styles. I had a really nice one from Southerly about a year ago now.
Oh, up in San Antonio?
It made me want more.
Yeah, this one's good. It almost has like a little chocolatey kind of thing going on, like a hint, like a little toasty, chocolatey kind of thing. That's good.
You gotta let them warm up, man. You get that unsweet tea flavor out of them.
Mm-hmm.
They served this one on their, what do you call it, the hand pump?
The beer engine.
The beer engine. Yes, they had it when they had the. I got to have a release party, and they served it on their beer engine with the hand pump, and it was really good.
There has got to be a joke in there about hand pump and release, but I'm not gonna say it.
It's okay.
He was feeling very relaxed.
It's okay.
After that beer.
Yeah.
Not so much for everybody who had to witness, but he was in a happy spot.
Don't let them dabble in your fun.
Yeah.
Don't let them take away from you.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, it is.
Still
good stuff.
They let me take a small keg.
Really?
Of this, yeah. That's where we're drinking now. I took a keg home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
It is.
Yeah.
You got your own kegerator at the house?
I'm a home brewer, so yes, I have.
Okay.
I have all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we used to, when I was home brewing more, we used all the Pepsi kegs and whatnot. So like there was no transfer. People were like, I got this keg. I'm like, I can't hook that up to that's not the right connection.
Yeah. Now they have the different ones, the transitional trans kegs. We have trans kegs, trans couplers now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the kegs that don't like to be identified as kegs?
No, I'm saying they're trans. Yeah. You can just one keg style to another.
Caitlyn Jenner kegs.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't run over people in their car. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, apparently we're getting a delay from the audio and video. Are you guys still hearing this delay from audio and video?
No, that was just Philip, and I told him to refresh, and he didn't.
Oh, okay.
That's always so. If ever you want to pass along a technical issue, try refreshing first, and then let us know, because I think we're good. Everything's going out on time and in sync, like Justin Timberlake.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So tell us more about life in Corpus, because I mean we visit. Actually, Kennedy used to live in Corpus Christi.
I am from Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
Nice.
When he
Glad you got out.
he was
No, it's a great town, man. There's stuff to do all the time. People dog on it, but it's easy coastal living. Even if you don't care for the water itself, there's concerts and beautiful parks, and we're not that far from other major metropolises. So you can get a furnished 1-bedroom house down here for around $1,000, and drive up to San Antonio or even Houston and fly out from there, and so you get it's nothing but perks. I don't get why people dog on this town.
No, I was a kid when I lived there, and I haven't actually been back in probably like 10 years.
Oh, they got that warrant out on you.
Is there a statute of limitations on what you did?
Honestly, true story. I probably do have some unpaid tickets in Corpus.
When you were there, did you?
When I used to there, so I was a kid and then I moved back like kind of right out of college, or well, I should have been out of college, but I'm still kind of going to college. Anyway, this was the 90s.
We're all still kind of going to college, right?
This was the 90s, and so I didn't have any money and stuff, and I think then I got a job in out of Corpus, and I think I didn't pay a couple of my parking tickets. I know for sure at A&M Corpus Christi, I've got like a lot of unpaid parking tickets.
Oh man, I made myself a fake sticker, and I got myself a big old fine from A&M Corpus Christi for it. I just take a picture of somebody else. It's like, I can make that in Photoshop. No, I cannot. I'm terrible at it.
I figured that like, it was probably cheaper just to get the tickets and actually pay for the parking sticker, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Is that college logic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely was not.
Good job. What'd you major in?
When I was in Corpus Christi?
Yeah.
It was television film.
Okay.
Oh, so you're putting it to use.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort
Look at you now.
Sort of. Yeah, I'm making beer TV happen.
You get to drink on TV without being yelled at like Matt Lauer.
Yeah. Think about that. Like, people used to try to get those jobs all the time, like those big, go live in L.A. or New York, but they don't get to drink. They don't get to have beers. Yeah. They don't get to talk about anything they want to talk about. It's all very, we're living the life.
Even then, like when they get to drink on there, they're fake. It's apple juice or some sort of colored dyed water. Like, you're not really having it.
No, they're not really experiencing the beer or the drink or that was like scotch. Like, I always like that Mad Men move where, like, on the show, they're having scotch in the middle of the day. Doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you function? I don't know. But anyway. So how long ago has it been since you've been in Corpus, Chris?
It's been probably like 10 years.
Okay.
It's been a minute. I need to go back.
Okay.
Last time I was there were 0 breweries in Corpus.
Yeah, we're up to 6 now, and they've all got some pretty good stuff.
That's cool. How big is Corpus and then the surrounding areas? Like, what's the population of Corpus?
So unofficially, we're about 500,000, and so having only 6 breweries means we're pretty well underserved.
Yeah.
It's it makes it pretty fun though. We're a pretty tight group down here. I go to some of their houses and barbecues. I'll hang out with them. They come here. We do guest brewing spots. We do cross promotional stuff all the time. We had a michelada contest at one of our mutual accounts for the guys that are putting stuff out in the outside of their brewery. It's been fun. It's been really fun, actually.
That's super cool. That's one thing I love about Texas. It is spread out, but not so much that you can't get somewhere in a day. So, like, to get to Corpus Christi from here, and then we're in Northwest Houston, it's like 3.5 hours. That's not much. That's like barely going to. That's like San Antonio.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, and you're by the water. I guess you can be in San Antonio too, but it's not much water. It's just that one river.
It's not great water.
No, it's not.
And I wouldn't drink from either of those water sources.
No, but one's very close to the Selena Memorial thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I can almost see it out our window. If there weren't a big building in the way, you'd be able to see it.
Is the Coliseum still there?
No, as a matter of fact,
They tore it down?
we are basically where the Coliseum was.
Oh, so you guys are responsible for the destruction of the Coliseum.
Yeah, we were
I
making
went
these
to-
plans 15 years ago when they took it down.
Uh-huh. I've seen a bunch of good concerts there.
what was,
Yeah.
what was the best concert you saw there?
I saw Megadeth and Stone Temple Pilots. And
Okay,
I say that was the best one because afterwards I was walking around the back because the guy my buddy that went, he's a big metalhead, and he like spent the night and got front row tickets because he loved Megadeth.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see Stone Temple Pilots. So then afterwards he was like looking for autographs out back, and Scott Weiland from the Stone Temple Pilots was back there
Just hanging out in an alley.
just hanging out, well behind it, and I like had about a 2-minute conversation with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you talk to him about?
I don't remember stuff.
Okay.
How awesome he is.
Yeah. How,
Well,
meaning of life, that kind of thing.
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
our purpose why are we here?
Yeah. And what'd he say?
I don't
Last
remember.
time he talked to his dad, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember. He said something that probably didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, probably so. Hey, Jeremy, how are things? Jeremy jumping on. It's good to see you, sir.
Hi, Jeremy.
Anybody who does have questions for
Oh,
Josh or any
I
comments?
saw wrestling there too.
Oh,
Yeah, they used to have wrestling match back because this was back when I used to like wrestling, and because I was 12.
who'd you see?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yes, that's the big question.
I was a huge fan of the Von Erichs.
All right, I can dig it.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper. Love me some Roddy Piper.
Yeah, he was great. I bet you he came through Texas numerous times. But the Von Erichs, tragic story. There's the Vice Dark Side of the Ring. If you've seen any of those, that's one you should check out. So,
I'll have to look.
yeah, some of them are on. Some of them you have to pay to see or whatever. But a lot of them are on YouTube. The one about Brian Pillman, that one's worth watching too. That guy was crazy. Actually, here's my Corpus Christi story. Last time I was, I guess it was the last time I was there. I guess it's been about 10 years since I was there too. There was an event in Corpus Christi. It was a WWF event or whatever they were called at the time, and it was the night that they found out that Chris Benoit killed his family, and
Oof.
and so maybe it was a pay-per-view there or something, and anyway, but it was around that time because they did the tribute show the next night on the Monday night show. And they're like, oh, and then they found out that he'd murdered everybody.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a light
So
show.
fun.
Josh,
Sorry.
what are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm just saying. That was
It's a lighthearted story about, murder suicide.
yeah. I mean, it was his wife and son. So
So what? That makes it.
no, I'm saying it's even darker than we're.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy has a question. At the commercial level, how cost prohibitive or effective is it to use a house yeast strain or style specific strain? That's a very technical question.
That.
Yeah. 42. 42 is
No, he didn't ask you the meaning of life.
Oh, damn it. I don't have an answer. I could bullshit you one, Jeremy, but I'm pretty sure that somebody will eventually fact check me and find out that I was dead wrong because 50-50 shot of being right.
Well, say whatever because we make up shit all the time here,
Yeah.
Okay.
and people prove us wrong constantly, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, it's part of the charm of the show.
Yeah, right?
Fact checking, come on.
Yeah.
Who
No.
do you think we are?
I mean, I think it makes sense that if you could use the same house yeast for more beers, it's easy. It's more, you just buy more of it or
I
cultivate.
think maybe he's talking about making a starter.
Yeah,
Which
so
level
like
how effective is use it? How it's yeast strain? So it's
for at least one of our beers, I could tell you that we did have White Labs kind of cater it to what we wanted flavor palette wise. It's the Hefeweizen, which is insanely important to really dial in your yeast and know how to use it. So we do recapture that, and it's good for upwards of 10 brews before it gets a little too wild. and you don't know what it's going to make. But we do constantly just reuse that one all the time. But a lot of these other ones, we're putting out a new beer every 2 weeks, so we do have to get certain strains in. Well, specifically, we've got a Belgian coming out that was an expensive strain of yeast.
Yeah.
Well, it is a yeast-driven beer style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any styles you won't do? I mean, it used to be a big deal to stay away from sours and that type of thing because you didn't want to infect your brew house, but I feel like that's not as big of a deal as it used to be.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we do gozas for our, satisfy the sour people. We did knock out a pickle beer because, how dare you not put one out in 2020?
Mm-hmm. Are you doing hard seltzers?
There's one brewing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time we ask somebody about their seltzers, everyone kind of has the same response. We're like, yes.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you get into brewing because you're doing what you want to do, but then you find out really quickly that, you have to do what the market demands as well. And finding the balance between those two things is so fun.
Yeah.
So fun. It's like when we made our first hazy IPA, which I said we would never do, and then I had to eat my words.
People like what they like, I guess.
I'm actually brewing a hazy IPA as we speak.
Lovely.
Under the table currently.
Well, I mean, not under the table, but it's only because my homebrew club's doing a contest right now. A Gust in the Machine clone.
Okay.
I don't really do a lot. I don't really do hazy IPAs.
I don't really do IPAs at all, and it gets me in a lot of trouble down here.
What's your go-to style, or do you have a single go-to style?
I like my malty dark sweets. I like dessert beer. I get down on, Bocks and porters, stouts, Schwarz beers, all those things, and so it doesn't really suit the area as well, but that's all right. I drink what I want.
Yeah, and you'll have like a Schwarz beer. You'll have one. I think. Did I see one on your menu currently?
Yeah, we do. I stand by it as the perfect beer. It's equal, and as far as local Schwarz beers it is unmatched. It is amazing damn beer. It's malty and sweet at the front with a perfect bitter chocolate note to balance it out on the tail end, and it comes out black as your microphone cover, but it is super light body. We run it through 3 filtrations to get a lot of the weight out of it, and I love that beer.
Oh,
Now, Schwarz beer. Schwarz just means black, right? Black beer.
That's all it means. Yep.
Is it a lager?
It is, yes.
Okay. So it's going to have a lighter body than say like a big bodied stout, but you're still going to get a lot of those awesome flavors that you love.
Mm-hmm.
So those beers, you think, oh, that doesn't really play well with hot weather, but sometimes when it's really humid, it works real well, and people don't think to give it a try. But personally, I like it.
the best part of drinking a Schwarz beer is whenever you hand it to somebody, and you're able to say, "May the Schwarz be with you."
Oh yeah, every time. Or when you have a bigger pint than them, and you go like, my Schwarz is bigger than yours.
Yes, if you were drinking a Schwarz beer in that big old vessel, you could always say that. You'd have the biggest Schwarz in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Heath says he's right there with you. Love the dark beers. I think he's coming to see you just to have a dark beer with you.
Hold on, Heath. I need to show you something.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
Is that the special effects?
Yeah.
That was pretty spectacular.
Heath is the owner of One of the owners of One Deca Brewing Company, and I'm just so happen to be sporting their T-shirt today.
I almost put mine on too, even after you walk through the door, because it's a different color. But I just went with.
I considered wearing a different brewery shirt, and I was like, is this wearing Nueces gear kind of like wearing the band shirt to the concert you're going to?
Right.
And then I was kind of instructed that no, go ahead and
Well,
get geared out.
Yeah.
not if you're part of the band.
Yeah. No. It's well. Yeah.
If you're a member,
I don't
of
know.
the
That
band,
might be worse if you're part of the band.
And wearing the band shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rules
Yeah.
for bands are different than breweries. It's just different.
Oh, what is that?
Brewery swag is just is cool, huh?
Can you read that? A certain style of beer that I'm not going to try to.
Oh, from that Heath put.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a Kostrizer. Kostrizer. Yeah, there you go. Kostritzer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Philip says he can drink stouts year round too. Yeah.
There you go. See, stouts are where it's at, man. Stouts are beautiful beers.
Yes, they are. They go great. Yeah, there's something about it. Like, I mean, you're already hot, and nothing's gonna take away. Especially here, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. There's something about stouts like at night with this much humidity. It's like being in a tropical location or something. I don't know. Something about it. I don't know. It works. I say give it a try.
I don't know. Any beer pretty much at any given time is never an unwelcome friend.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's just that. But yeah, no.
I would say if you are at an AA meeting and you took a beer to that meeting, that would be an unwelcome friend.
What if it's a non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah, what about that
Well,
particular?
Is it really a beer if it's a non-alcoholic beer?
It is what it is. I will say there's a lot more of them now, and people are trying to make good tasting non-alcoholic beers. I have yet to find.
My best friends and I did Sober January a few years back, and drinking some of the non-alcoholics really took the edge off. They're better than
Yeah.
I expected. There's actually some amber non-alcoholics that are worth their time too.
Yeah, I've got a stout out in the fridge. We have a Total Wine here, not a sponsor, but they have a huge selection of everything, really. But there's a bunch of people putting out non-alcoholic stuff. I mean, there's Athletic Brewing, which is kind of they're kind of like a non-alcoholic brewery. They're out in California, I believe, or maybe it's Colorado. But either way, anyway, but it's like I don't know. There's a bunch of options out there. People are trying different stuff. The one from Brooklyn kind of tastes like a session IPA, kind of sorta. It wasn't. It's fine.
They're better than the non-alcoholic wines. You might as well just have some Welch's with the non-alcoholic wine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think somebody said an alcoholic beer is like, and I'm quoting here. All right. Bring a condom to a Lamaze class.
Oh, Lamaze. I read that as llamas.
That's what I did too.
And I was like, you kinky fuck. You would go in without a condom?
Llamas, double L's.
Yeah, but
All right.
we love llamas, but not that much.
I mean, it's not like we let the Scottish love their goats.
Yeah, no. Llamas are great, but just, as friends. But anyway. There's a llama that lives by my brother-in-law that guards the sheep. Did you know they can do that?
Does it spit on
they
you?
protect from snakes.
Yeah.
Does it spit on you?
I've never gotten close enough.
Oh.
Kind of ornery. But anyway.
I mean, it'd be rude if it went in without spitting first.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
That's my bad joke of the entire session.
No,
I apologize.
it's all good.
First of all, don't apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, now we've gotten into somebody from like the llama advocates group or somebody they're gonna have us taken off of the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here comes Peter Claus. Gonna shut you down.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all up. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Speaking of animals.
Can we read that next one?
Which one? Oh,
What?
Philip. What Philip said?
Yeah.
We'll just leave it out there on the chat for people to decide if they want.
All right. We won't read it.
Yeah. Speaking of animals, though, some animals are more delicious than others, and you guys have some delicious animals that you smoke and cook up into barbecue.
Yeah.
You're not just a
so
one-trick pony.
we became a barbecuery, as we're calling it, because of the COVID pandemic. We didn't have a kitchen. We were using food trucks like everybody else, and then those became a very rare sighting and wanted some outrageous fees to even show up. And we kind of turned an actual broom closet into a kitchen and started doing barbecue with a little pit. And we've expanded now. We've got a big custom pit. It's big, 1,000-gallon propane tank that we've converted over to being a pit.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's blowing and going. We've made Texas Monthly for like top 3 barbecueries.
Oh, how many barbecueries are there?
I know
At least 3.
there's one in San Antonio. I forget the name of it, but it's in the it's right by the Pearl.
I know what you're talking about.
Southerly?
No, it's not Southerly. It's the Granary.
The granary.
The Granary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's
I haven't been.
yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's still open. I went there like 2 years ago.
San Antonio is an interesting beer market.
Mm-hmm.
They it just I don't know that I'm not going to say the enthusiasm's not there, but I don't see it as much.
No.
But I'm not in San Antonio all the time. But
No, that was kind of like a Miller Lite, Bud Light type market.
That's weird though.
For the longest time.
Well, it wasn't everywhere.
Yeah, late. It probably still is, honestly.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I hate to admit it, but one of our biggest beers that we have as far as sales go is what we call Supremo, and it is an ultra light, very similar to an ultra, and it's out there in distribution, and it sells like wildfire for us.
Yeah.
It's to the Miller Lite crowd, those that are like, no, I drink what my dad drinks, and I'm never going to vary from that. It's like, well, try this. Maybe you won't die like you're afraid of. And most people like it. It's 4.4%. It's low calorie for all we know. I don't know. We don't get that shit tested. It tastes like a lifestyle beer, and they get it. They like it.
Well, sometimes that's this kind of style, or I want something lighter. I'll admit that I like lighter beers from time to time. I don't always go for the big like ESBs and stouts all the time. So to have something that's made local, a craft version of something really light, and it's a evangelical beer. You want to evangelize to those people that have not had the craft.
They're good fishing beers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can't go knock down big heavy stout or double haze IPAs on the boat without getting a little waterlogged.
Yeah. I guess when you talk about fishing, like when I think fishing, I always think like on a pond somewhere for largemouth bass. But I guess you're so close to the water there. Do you go like large, like big deep sea fishing and that sort of stuff?
Oh yeah, there's charters out there and all that kind of stuff. I personally don't care much for rod and reel. I'm much more likely to go with somebody if they're going like spearfishing. You go tie up to one of the big oil rigs out there, jump in with a spear gun. It's a perfect combination of hunting and fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm terrible at it, but it feels fun. It feels good to do.
That's cool. I would do that. I've never done that before.
Josh, that is impressive. The other Josh.
Yeah.
He responded to that question, and I didn't even know you were doing it.
I'm trying to keep up, man. You gotta get. It's the modern world. We have to do all the things.
Yeah.
Are you typing with one hand and?
Yeah, I had no idea you were like actually like typing as we're talking to you.
He blew up his spot. Nobody would have known. Mm-hmm. He's got people.
Well, I'm complimenting him.
It's impressive.
It is impressive. So where the brewery is, it's right across. There's like a marina right across. And
yeah,
so
we can see the tops of all the sailboats, and if you look a little further, you can see the ocean.
Yeah. Do they still do the tours? I think it was called the Gulf Clipper, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like a big boat where that has like the paddle on the back, like the old steamboat paddles. And they give tours and stuff.
Now. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's I haven't seen that thing in quite a while. Now we've got like Harrison's Landing, which is a local restaurant and store. They've got the Japonica, which is like a 40-person cedar power boat. They take you down to the bridge that's about to come down and all that. And
wait,
just kind of give you a tour of the bay.
They're taking down the Harbor Bridge?
Harbor Bridge is going to go away. We're in the middle of building a bigger, better one.
That's like part of Corpus. Like whenever, like part of the city seal of Corpus doesn't have the Harbor Bridge in it.
It does, yeah. It's coming down. They're building the largest whatever type of bridge in the world actually now to go over the harbor. We're trying to get bigger ships in. They're dredging it out too to get deeper channel.
That's unfortunate.
You know,
Is that?
commerce can't stop it.
Yeah. Is that?
People
now-
used to jump off that thing all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall was it?
Tall enough to kill you.
Oh, for that. I thought you meant just for like the week,
no.
like for the weekend. Let's go jump off the bridge. It's gonna be awesome.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, there was another guy that was going to do it about 3 weeks ago. Shut down the whole traffic across it. I don't think he ended up doing it, which is good for the people that stopped him.
Yeah.
All those third eye blind fans out there.
I tell you what, though, if you're considering jumping off of a bridge, there's always
Have one of our beers first.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. No, there's always later for that. Like that's one of the best times I think it pays off to be a procrastinator. Is when you're considering ending it all. It's like, you know what, you have longer. Go to a place like Nueces and just have a beer and look at the water and maybe talk to somebody there. It's like, hey, how's life? And maybe you realize that life's pretty awesome because you're sitting there having a beer by the water
Or you
and
just
somebody brings you some barbecue.
or they just keep playing the song, the Third Eye Blind song, over and over to them when they're climbing up the edge.
I think by the time you hit the fourth run of that song, you're going to think about jumping more.
There might be people pushing out of the way so they can go.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I can't say that. I'm not going to repeat that, but that's a good idea, Jeffrey.
Oh, for the name of the beer. Yeah, no, well, yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know. You don't want to. Yeah.
A don't jump dunkle.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah. Something. But yeah, I'm just saying. Listen, if you're hearing me now, if you're out there watching on the YouTube or Facebook, you see this later maybe, and you're just having a down day, just go to your local brewery. If you're in Corpus, go to Nueces and ask for Josh. If he's not there, just wait. Just have a beer and some barbecue. Look at the water.
It's a little
If
barbecue.
you're looking for a sign right now, this is it. The three of us who are relatively strangers, well, half of us are, say don't do it.
Yeah. There's always later.
Yeah.
There's
unless you do it, but
there's so many beers you haven't tried yet.
everything, right? There's just procrastinate.
Yeah. Once you try every single style, then maybe you can think about it.
But did you try every variation of every style?
Yeah, every variation, every style,
Yeah.
and then you have to try at least 3 or 4 different takes on each style.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then,
and then you'll be 100, and it'll be okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So let's see. You said concerts at what was the name of the auditorium?
The
Coliseum?
Coliseum.
Coliseum's gone now. Selena Auditorium is still up, and then we have Concrete Street, which is our largest venue. And the American Bank Center, which is an inside venue.
What about? I'm going to be dating myself here. Johnnyland, is that still around?
No, Johnnyland's gone.
Oh, I saw so many good concerts at Johnnyland.
All right. What was the
How
best?
about Buckets? Did you go to Buckets?
Is that the sports bar?
It was a sports bar. They had a little venue out back. It's where I got to see like Blink 182, like way back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I have been to
when
Buckets.
they were still playing sports bars.
I remember Buckets. I had
Yeah.
a girl I was kind of sweet on that went there. So every chance I got to go. I went to Buckets.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now the question is, when you talk about bands that you saw back in the day, so you have named some pretty big bands: Blink 182, Stone Temple Pilots, Megadeth. Are there any bands that like tour breweries that later you'll be like, yeah, I saw them out at my local craft brewery? Like I feel like now that we're past the pandemic, like bands need to play. They need to do like brewery tours. That's what I would do if I had a band. If I had musical talent.
You do have musical talent.
If I had a band.
You've played your guitar live on the show before.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I was in a band, if I didn't have to host this show and I could just tour.
Are you fishing for a compliment? You know you're a great musician. Come
Yeah,
on.
I
Oh,
think
shucks.
that's exactly what he's
All right,
doing.
well then I'll take this moment to say I'm stopping the show and I'm going to go on tour to breweries and come out and see me play. Now, I don't know. That'd be cool, right? And people like 20 years from now will say, "Yeah, no, I saw such and such band at Nueces Brewing." Do y'all ever have bands play?
So we tried that out when we first opened up. We have a pretty tough room to play. It is all hard surfaces. Our building used to be an old car dealership, so it's got the travertine floor and just windows. There's nothing to absorb sound in here. And so it either would blow the place out, like it was just way too much sound for a room. It would echo like crazy. Even my voice right now is echoing through this room. I can hear it. And so that didn't work. Or it would sound like somebody's just playing music on their phone in the corner, and it would be way too soft, a little acoustic kind of thing. So then we tried like, okay, let's put people outside. Putting people outside is not nice. It is way too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunately just a tough room. Now, we lease 13,500 square feet of this 65,000 square foot building, and so we are looking into expanding and starting to be able to like host as a venue in other parts of the buildings. There's some huge rooms that like used to be where they worked on the cars and whatnot. The old garage and storage facilities, but we aren't there yet. Like I said, we're only 2 years old.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we've got these foam squares in the studio. You could just get like, 10,000 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it takes, just 10,000.
Yeah. And like Josh is buying like 6 at a time.
Well, it's what the budget allows.
The budget off 6 at a time. So, 10,000 and take you what, like
14 years.
Quick shout out though to foamsquare.com, foamsquare.com for all your foam square needs.
Yeah. Actually, it's my Becca is the brand. But,
Josh, tell us about you guys' brew house. Like, how much you guys brewing at a time?
So we've got a 15-barrel system made by Deutsch. It's big and shiny. It's fun. Works great. But now that we've been growing recently, and so we went up to like a 60-barrel fermenter is our largest one. We just got it delivered actually about a month ago and got it hooked up. I don't think it's been filled with beer yet because it's going to require a multi-day brew process. It's been good. It's been real good though.
Yeah, so I actually have like somebody sent us some pictures of your fermenters. Now these are probably the old fermenters, but yeah, they look kind of cool. They're nice and shiny. What are those, like 15-barrel fermenters there, something like that? Yeah. It's little 15ers. Matter of fact, that 60-barrel is just out of frame there. Oh, okay. Yeah, but
thank you for using this particular shot and not the end of the video.
I don't think we could have used that one.
No, it's perfectly okay. It hasn't been pulled off of Facebook yet.
So,
can we put the link to that in the
no.
in the comments.
Oh,
that is hilarious. It's hilarious. What? How long did that take you to shoot that whole thing, and why?
It took about an hour to shoot it, and then maybe another 2 hours to kind of edit it all together and sync the audio up. It's just good, silly fun. Just the girlfriend and I sneak in here and do it. I don't even tell the people that own the place what we're doing. We're just go rogue.
Did you tell anybody to clean that keg extra?
We threw it out.
We
threw the damn keg out. Actually, so this is one of my favorite parts of this of that video. 4 days later, we got a call from a guy at TABC. It's like, look, somebody complained, and we unfortunately do have a person out there that just doesn't care for us. We can't do anything right by this person, and so they're big negative Nancy's on us. So like, somebody complained. I've seen the video. We thought it was hilarious, but they complained enough that they talked to the head of TABC. Is the way he claims. And so I know that the head of TABC has seen that video and thought it was funny. But they did ask, like, what'd you guys do with the keg? Has it been sanitized? And we put on their top comment on that stupid video is we threw it away. We really did. It was broken already. We used it in a keg throwing contest like last Oktoberfest that we threw. The decoupling on it is unsalvageable. Yeah. So it's gone.
it's a planner now somewhere.
It's
who-
bad, it's
who
bad
complains?
that you have to actually do a disclaimer there, though.
It's either somebody
It's silly.
who, like, I'm trying to think of the person that complains. They're either like the biggest Miley Cyrus fan and they felt like you were just dishonoring the great Miley Cyrus, or I don't know.
I mean, her and her father have done so much for music, and it just breaks my achy breaky heart to think that we haven't satisfied all of her hardcore fans.
Yeah. It's. I tell you what, man. Yeah, that's.
I just sometimes I just think people, they just don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't think they'll ever understand.
Have you guys seen the Flashdance video?
No.
Oh, there's another one?
I'll pull it up here in a bit and shoot you a link in chat.
Okay.
It's more silliness. It turns out when you do stupid shit for the internet, people like it and it gets around.
Yeah, that's the best thing about the internet, is all the stupidity. It's made stupidity. It's normalized stupidity, which is what we need.
You made stupid famous. It started with Jackass, and it never stopped from there.
Yeah, they really are kind of the godfathers of
Stupid.
YouTube videos. Yeah.
All right, I will post the link if anybody else wants to see
They
what we're talking about.
want to see it.
Of course.
I know I made the video, but it's so hard for me to have people watching it in front of me. I'm just like, I don't know if I should be happy with myself or embarrassed, because I think you think I should be embarrassed, but I'm just like, I'm dumb.
I showed my fiance that video. She laughed for like a good 3 or 4 minutes straight.
Yeah, hilarious.
And then as I was editing it to do the loop there, she walks in and she just starts laughing again.
And I'm just glad you decided to use it on the show and not just for your personal, just have it on a loop at the house.
That'd be weird.
I also appreciate that.
Now I have to give you kudos on committing. I mean, it's not like that was just a whim, like something that you did, not thinking, and then it goes viral just by happenstance. That took some effort. You had to get that keg strapped up there. That was probably not easy. No,
it's hanging from a girder, and you can't see the absolute terror on my face, but I was having those Final Destination flashbacks where I just got guillotined with it, and then somebody's got to explain, like, why is this man in this position missing? Oh, God.
Jeffrey says to make the loop an NFT, and then you can make millions. Do you know what an NFT is?
I just sent you a link to the other video, which this was the first one that I did, and it went pretty hard. People are quite happy
I think that's
with it.
Is this the one you sent me the link to in the via email?
I think I sent you the recent one, the one that we just played a little bit of.
Oh.
I don't recall for sure. It's just, if you remember the movie Flashdance, it's that.
It's one of Kennedy's favorites. Yeah, he's a maniac.
It's not the worst.
No,
not the worst movie
it's
ever.
a great movie. It's no Footloose.
No. Well, I don't know.
Footloose is great.
Oh man, so Cody Beto has gotten onto the stream. He's making comments over here. He is our racer. We sponsor a dirt track car, and cool. He's our favorite left turner out there.
Oh, cool.
He's pretty impressive out there, but the car's even better looking.
All right. Well, does he have a main sponsor? Do we need to shout out to some? What make and model? Like, I always like NASCAR interviews at the end. Yeah, the old, what's it, the Ford, the Ford sponsored by the Nabisco Ford did pretty good today with thanks to those that Havoline oil I was running and whatever shocks.
I don't know his other sponsors off the top of my head. I'm sure he'll shoot me a text here in a minute telling me what they are. But this is dirt track. It's not nearly the NASCAR level.
Yeah, no, dirt track though is fun. I've been to dirt track. I grew up in Arkansas, so I've been to dirt track racing. It's intense because you're right there on top of everything.
Yeah, that's dirt track racing for him was just going to school.
Yeah, that's the drive to school.
It's all left turns.
Yeah. We didn't really. It was like left, right, whatever. Either way. You don't know what an NFT is, do you, Kennedy?
Yeah.
You do?
Uh-huh.
What?
I don't.
It's a non-fungible token.
Non-fungible?
Yeah.
Fungible.
Yeah, don't you funge it. How dare
Yeah.
you?
You couldn't
Fungible
even
is-
if you wanted to. It's
Fungible is a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fishy to me.
No, it's non. It's non-fungible.
Okay.
It has to do with blockchains and things. So,
Yeah,
anyway.
basically you could invest in that
Yeah.
in a way.
In a way, you could buy some and then the price goes up and then you can sell it. Do y'all take
Yep.
Bitcoin at the brewery by any chance, or Dogecoin or anything?
I
like
mean,
that?
I personally will take it, and I'll pay for whatever the hell you're ringing in through here because
Okay.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I did quite well for myself in that last Doge run, even though it's a shit coin.
Yeah. Well, it's dropped. You're on the dip, so you can buy. It's back down to like 23. I think it was up to 40.
I cashed out. I know we're not supposed to use Robinhood anymore, but I am part of that Wall Street Spets gang, and I'm very happy with my recent Doge return.
Okay. There you go. Well, it's on a dip now, so everybody, no financial advice here, but
Yeah.
buy the dip. I don't know. Buy the dip. In Arkansas, we used to just buy dip.
Well, like
Different
Copenhagen.
kind. Different
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Skull.
Copenhagen by Robert O'Keefe, who also sings Corpus Christi Bay. Is that song
So,
on a loop
Robert
somewhere?
O'Keefe.
Yeah, is that on a loop there somewhere all the time?
It's somewhere out there. But Robert O'Keefe was, he's a big fan of Fredericksburg. He's up in that area. And he was over at, who made Lobo, the Lobo lager?
Was that
Pedernales.
Pedernales, yeah.
Pedernales Brewing. We ended up with a bunch of their equipment. We actually have their canning line. When they went under, we bought it at auction. And when it came in, a bunch of Robert O'Keefe cans that hadn't been filled yet were still stuck in the conveyor belt. So they're kind of little novelty things, throwbacks.
the Honey Pilsner?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And that canning line was actually Carbach's original canning line.
Oh, okay. Back when there was the little brewery
Yep.
that was owned locally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's-
Before other bad things happened.
Yep.
When it was fun to go and hang out there.
Yeah, yeah. But not anymore.
Back when there was only like 4 breweries in Houston.
5. I think they were number 5.
Oh.
So yes, they were there. They came around when there was 4. I think they were number 5. That's how long ago that was. And that's
Back
counting.
in yesterday.
Is that your dog or mine? That's not my dog part, is it?
That's one here. Because we're closed today, there are quite a few pooches running around.
Oh, nice. You guys got brewery dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. We one of them just walked in. As a matter of fact, it's like, "Hey man, I haven't seen you in a while." It's like, I know, but I'm on television.
We always make time for dogs. So just if they need to,
He's not lying. I come in to do the show and I have to spend at least 4 to 5 minutes with his dogs
Yeah.
because they will just jump all over my leg until I take some time to pet him.
they're passionate.
I get it. It's that peanut butter cologne you started wearing.
Well, I swapped that off with the bacon.
I see you're trying to attract all types now.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, all right. Do y'all have any events or specials or new beers or anything like that we need to promote and make sure the masses that they know?
So it is our anniversary party coming up this weekend on the 26th. We're going to be having kind of a field day event thing going on.
Cool.
We're going to do like a water balloon toss, and we're going to have a hula hoop contest. We're going to have a sausage eating contest. Wink, wink. We are going to we got sponge tag. We got all sorts of little fun things that we're going to be doing this weekend. And the grand prize for all of it. We're not sure if we're allowed to advertise it, but it's going to be very similar to a lot of the people that have won free beer for a year here.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be really similar to that.
But
But I don't know if I'm allowed to say via TABC rules.
Right.
no, you
that
can't give
they-
away free beer.
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
not what's
exactly.
happening.
So of course that's not what's happening.
Yeah, it's definitively not. So, and then also I teach a beer school here every Wednesday this month. And really, it's just an excuse to come drink with me, hear the same dumb jokes, and hear me rant against IPAs. But last week we had like 20 people show up, and everybody left pretty responsibly inebriated.
Yes, everyone had Ubers.
Yeah, everybody had Ubers or Lime scooters, which just made for more hilarity. But yeah, drinking. Last week's theme was the dark beer, so it was big, heavy stouts and whatnot.
Oh, you guys have the scooters now in Corpus?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we're coming. I'm coming. You had me at scooters.
Yeah, that's your jam.
They're fun in Austin.
Oh, these things are a blast. The last time I got on one, though, I permanently damaged my knee, so I probably won't be on one for a little while.
Yeah.
It turns out over 30, you really shouldn't try to take tight turns.
Man, well. Yeah. You hear that, Kennedy?
Or over 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they get rubbier then, right? More rubbery.
After the replacement, right?
No. Falling down, I promise you, is less fun.
It's funny how you're not as hip as you used to be, but hips are like the thing that you have to think about the most.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It happens.
I don't know what else to
But
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Josh, we don't want to take up your whole day, but
I appreciate it, guys. This has been fun.
yeah. So everybody, it's the summer. Get out there and do some traveling around the beautiful state of Texas, and Corpus Christi is calling your name.
Yes, everyone who goes to Corpus, you're gonna want to go hang out there on the what do you call it, strand again? The Ocean Drive, right?
They're on Water Street, right?
Yeah. We are on Water Street, but that's 100 feet from Ocean Drive.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the main hangout. Go see the Selena Memorial.
There are 6 breweries here, and all of them are worthwhile. There's some really good ones down here. I highly recommend everybody checks it out. But definitely have lunch with us.
Yes, but yeah.
Yeah, come get some barbecue. The
none of the other breweries would respond to my emails, by the way. So thank you.
wait.
That's a shame.
Oh, I was just about to praise Josh for like, so y'all are our first Corpus Christi brewery to be on the show, and it's
Well, that's true. You are.
you weren't supposed to say that they saw your picture in your profile and got creeped out.
I wouldn't say that they were my last choice. But I'm just saying no one else responded to my emails.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm one of the head brewers' birthday party is on Thursday. I will be there, and I will talk mad shit for you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Very cool. All right, well, Josh Fraedrick, thank you so much, sir, for being on Liquid Lunch today. And whenever you guys have something else going on, just give us a holler, and we'll get you right back on here and tell everybody about it.
Fantastic. When you get the opportunity, I hope you get to drink some of those beers that I sent you.
Yeah, I hope Kennedy shares. That'd be great. But I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. So swing on in to Nueces Brewing in Corpus Christi, Texas, and tell Josh that
was gold. I'm
Liquid
sorry.
Lunch sent you. All right.
Liquid gold.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
All right.
All right,
Thank
thanks
you.
a lot.
All right. We'll talk to you
Cheers
soon.
to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I got to find my clicker. There we go. The awkward part where you try to end the call.
Whoa, he's chugging that. Oh, God,
And it's gone.
I missed. Oh crap, I missed that.
That was good.
Now we get listen for the belch.
I muted it.
You muted. Okay.
No, I didn't mute.
No.
No, I'm not muted. It's just no belch.
How come it doesn't end when you click it? Oh, well.
I don't know.
All right, we'll end the call here. Thanks, Josh. We got to work on
Bye,
this,
guys.
the end of the call thing.
Yeah. That's cool.
I don't know how to end it now. Can you end it on your end? I think I got it. I think I clicked hard enough. There it is. He froze. Another awesome interview
Yeah.
in chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chat calls or Skype calls don't end just as quickly as one might want.
No,
I think that's
it was okay.
it's one of those things where you know that guy on CNN, that Tubin guy. You heard about him, right?
Is that the guy that was inappropriate during the
he's doing a Zoom call.
The Zoom call.
Yeah, and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That you would think they need to like the Tubin button where like it's like the emergency just end it all button, just boom, you know. I don't know. Like put it on a delay, and that guy's back on TV.
How? I thought he was like a. I didn't think he was an on-air personality.
No, he's like a legal analyst.
If anybody should
He's
know
a
better.
legal analyst. What do we got there?
All right, so this is called a Chardonnay Kolsch. I'm trying to get to focus, but my camera sucks. So I met
Maybe if
some-
our Dogecoin, after I buy on the dip, goes up, we can buy some new cameras.
Yeah, there we go. I love this beer.
Well, tell us about the beer. It's from
Hold on. It's from 11. It's from
Under the Radar.
Under the Radar. I met some friends over there the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw this beer. It looked interesting. It was called They advertised it as a Chardonnay / tequila aged, barrel aged Kolsch.
Uh-huh.
And so I tried it, and man, I was telling you before that this beer, actually got me to spark a conversation.
With the brewer
Yeah.
or whoever was at Under the Radar.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get a name though.
No, I don't. I didn't. But and then he was explaining to me about how it's both barrel Chardonnay and tequila barrel aged.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, my buddies were leaving, and I wasn't paying attention to what he said.
Did you play putt-putt?
No, it was hot.
Yeah. Under the Radar is a cool little spot, kind of tucked into downtown. Like it's got tons of shade and everything. I mean, it's hot everywhere now, but they got the putt-putt and
There are tons of shade. There's a lot of fans blowing around. It wasn't too bad.
the house. There's some houses across the street that are real interesting. I was there and they were telling me we were doing an interbrews, and there may or may not have been a shootout or a police raid like the day before I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting things happen. It smells good.
Yeah, this
So this is a Kolsch glass, the Sting.
is he still there?
Huh?
I think he's still on the Skype call.
Oh, I ended my. You're gonna have to end it on your side.
I did.
Oh,
How am I still seeing him?
I don't know.
Hi, Josh.
Oh no, just see if you can end it on your end.
I completely closed Skype.
Well, I did too. I don't know that.
It's okay.
That's funny. Maybe can you That's really funny. Maybe he doesn't know his camera's on.
Maybe he doesn't. Hold on.
Maybe we shouldn't be telling everybody. Oh, this is interesting.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
It
It has a mind of its own. Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Skype is just there.
I'm talking about this beer.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I think you're right. Kennedy needs a mobile microphone. It's called like a phone. You could do like a little video interview real quick, or you could just get a little mini recorder and record. What's the deal with the beer?
Yeah, on the spot interviews.
Yeah.
But just me being awkward.
No, you don't. You don't have to keep yourself.
I rarely start conversations with strangers, but this beer was so good
Why?
that I felt the need to start a conversation with this guy
Why don't you start conversation with strangers?
because I don't like talking to people.
Why? You're on a show where you talk to everybody.
Well, that's true, but I'm talking to you and like computer monitors.
Okay. I mean, you can figure it out. That's what I'm saying. It's not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
What does this taste like to me?
You can definitely taste both Chardonnay and tequila in this, and it has to me it's got a good balance between the two.
I get the oak character as well.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's really like nothing I've had before. It's unique.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey and Josh both making good points. You just call everybody bud or guy or fella or bud, hey man. And then you just ask the same questions at every brewery you go to. Just do the same thing. We can do that, right? I think we've got the gear to do that for you.
Uh-huh.
Would you be willing to do it? Because you get out a lot more than I do.
This is what I'll do. I'll let Jules take over. She can do it. She can start.
Okay. Cool. Is she going to do it? Because
Probably.
you're at enough breweries. Y'all are always posting on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we don't even post half the time we go to breweries.
Did you go to one this weekend?
This weekend, no.
Did you talk to your dad yesterday?
Yeah, of course I did. Oh no, Saturday I went over to my brother's house. He barbecued.
Okay.
Or he smoked a brisket.
Did you take beer?
Yeah, of course I took.
What'd you
beer.
take?
I took some summer pills. San Harold summer pills.
Okay. Good call. Good call.
And
How was the brisket?
It was good. My brother he got one of those electric smokers that you put in like the
pellets,
the pellets,
like a
and stuff.
Traeger.
Yeah, it's good.
Not a sponsor.
I think he started like 4 a.m. to start smoking this brisket. It was good. It's a fun time. The whole family was there.
We should do regular like barbecue segments.
Okay. I think. What do you think what's the best food? And I've heard like this debate a lot. Like the best food to go with beer, is it barbecue, is it pizza, or is it Mexican food?
Best food
Out of those three, what's the best?
out of those three? Okay, because there's other foods I would throw in there like crawfish
Well, I mean crawfish
or anything Cajun.
Yeah, crawfish is simple. Best food just to have with beer in general.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I was gonna go pizza, but barbecue. Man, I don't know.
I'm gonna say barbecue. I mean, there's no real wrong. Hold on. Instead of more specifically, Mexican is tacos.
Yeah. What about a brisket taco and we just get 2 of the 3? And just call it a day and call brisket tacos and beer like the best thing.
Or you just take a slice of pizza and you put brisket in the middle of it and make a taco out of it.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think like to say it's the best food and beer combination, it's got to be a food like you can't think of having anything else but beer with. You know, like barbecue, I could go iced tea in a pinch. You know, pizza, just because growing up you always had soda, right?
Right.
But tacos might be like when I moved here and got real tacos. There were no real tacos in Arkansas. Shocker.
You're
right?
kidding me.
Yeah. But when I got here and got real tacos, I was able to drink as well. And so tacos and beer. Tacos and beer. I'm going on team tacos beer.
I mean honestly there's no real wrong answer to that.
But I think my logic applies that there's other things people drink with those other dishes. Tacos and beer.
I'm going barbecue.
Okay, that's fine too. Can we get some pizza?
There's no wrong answer.
I know. That's true. That's true.
And only because we're conditioned with the Mexican food to they like a lot of times they don't have any good beers, or they'll have like margaritas and that's it.
You know what though?
What?
11 Below is now doing Taco Tuesday year round.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think that's one of those ones that can take over.
Barbecue, tacos, and pizza. I'm kind of right there with you, Jeffrey. If he's eating, he's drinking.
That's true. But no, I think a big push could be made for Taco Tuesday. Like the radius around 11 Below. I want to see which Tex-Mex / Mexican restaurants have Taco Tuesday. If I had a taco truck that did like brisket tacos, I'd be like mandatory Taco Tuesday. Right? You've had that beer, right? Taco Tuesday?
Of course I have.
It's fantastic.
It is good.
It's fantastic. Yeah. I'm going to say that. I think we need to launch a political campaign to get Taco Tuesday in all the Tex-Mex restaurants. I think it makes sense.
All right. You want to talk about what we're doing next week? I won't be here. I'm not in the studio.
Oh, you're going to be on location.
I couldn't get a hold of any of the breweries in Florida.
Did you pick up the phone and call?
No, of course not.
Call.
Well,
Call today.
I might do that, but
is there one you want to go to? I feel like you didn't put forth a lot of like real dialed in effort.
I put forth minimal effort. You're right.
Yeah.
I put forth minimal effort into this.
Did you hit him up on Twitter or Facebook Messenger or something like that?
Either way.
Or did you just email?
Either way, well, I'll still be live from Florida.
Why are you avoiding the question? We're going to get you in a brewery.
Uh-huh.
What is there one you want to go to? Where are you going to be?
Well, the one I chose was the one I really wanted to go to, but they didn't answer me, so I'm kind of past.
Did
that
you
one.
send an email and that's it?
Yes.
How many emails a day do you think they get? And did you send it from the email account from their website or something?
Yes.
Did you go to their Facebook page and DM them?
No, I didn't.
Or Twitter and DM
No,
them?
no.
Or Instagram?
Twitter. I have never tweeted. Ever.
Okay. We have a Twitter account.
I realize this.
Yeah. And you can use it to DM people. Yeah, you got to get into those DMs, as Jeffrey says. That's absolutely true. I think that they pay more attention to that. So what's the name of the brewery you wanted to go to?
I don't want to say.
Well, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in Longboat Key, Florida.
Longboat Key.
Yeah, so the brewers would have to be like Sarasota.
Okay.
Somewhere Sarasota area.
Soda area breweries.
Yeah. If either way, I can probably do the show straight from the beach. I can go down there by the beach.
But it's a craft beer show.
Yeah, and I'll be drinking some craft beer by the beach.
The plan is to
I will be in my Speedos, all oiled up, drinking craft beer, doing the show next week.
If I were going to open up
I guarantee you everyone wants to see that.
If I were going to open up a thing in Sarasota,
Yeah.
I would open up a soda. I call it Sarasota.
You would call it Sarah's Soda?
No, just Sarasota, Florida.
All right. I would call it Sarah's Soda.
What's the one that you wanted to go to? What's the first letter?
J.
Okay. What's the second letter?
D.
Okay. Got you. Oh, you know why they didn't answer?
Why?
Because they're closed.
That's what Google says. But
Yeah.
if you go to their Facebook page and their website, they're open. Their Facebook page, they're posting like stuff all over the place.
All right. I'll hook you up.
All right. Thanks. You do that.
You don't think I can?
I challenge you.
Okay. What's that place called?
And I'm also not taking a bunch of equipment there. I'll take my laptop, and that's about it.
What about your microphones?
I'll just take a lap. I mean, he was fine. He didn't have a special. He probably he hasn't Josh. I'll just be
Oh, there's
joining
one-
it.
Oh,
I'll just be joining the Skype call. Everything's gonna be on you.
I
next
think
week.
it's
Oh, we need to work on like double box. Do you have double boxes loaded?
yeah, I can figure it out.
Yeah, but you're figuring it out is like 10 minutes before air.
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna figure it out.
Figure it out.
No,
I got it. It's fine.
he's still there.
I don't understand what's going on with Scott.
I don't either.
It's like a weird.
We're still getting it. Like he could. Are you seeing him still?
I'm seeing it on your computer. I closed out Skype.
That's okay.
Why don't you close out Skype on your computer?
It is. My Skype is completely closed.
How is it closed if you're seeing it right there?
Skype is not running.
Then what are you seeing right there?
This is the Skype input via NDI.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what about my feed from there?
I don't know. Let's see.
Now this is technical. Like, is he finally hanging
Yeah,
out? All right. That's weird. All right. So NDI. What is is it network digital interface or something like that? Or direct interface?
Probably something like that.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete. The new NDI is coming out where you can actually do that from anywhere. You don't even
Yeah,
need
it's not
Skype.
even showing. Oh no, it is showing up as a source still. So that's yeah.
Him or me?
Oh yeah, give us a tour, Josh.
Okay, the dogs.
All right, we're still at. This is still live from Nueces Brewing Company, everyone. Got a dog.
That's funny.
Now, he's probably talking a lot of shit about us right now.
Maybe.
Huh.
Probably our inability to shut down a Skype call.
Maybe. Philip, have you been getting a delay with the audio video all day long?
Nobody else mentioned it? But if
Jeffrey, are you getting an audio video delay?
maybe it's your internet.
I mean, it's like this computer. I think I'm in need of a new laptop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's starting to slow down.
How long have you
It's
had
seen
that
better. This one,
Yeah.
like 6 years.
What's your budget?
I don't know. Is it my? I have two different budgets. One is budget with a job, and one is budget without a job.
Yeah. No, see, Jeffrey's fine, so it's on Philip's end. It's not your laptop. Philip, your internet.
Well, he's also. It may be a. It may be a YouTube thing.
No, look, that doesn't.
Philip's on YouTube. Jeffrey's on Facebook.
No, he was on there.
Well, now I see it. You say, Brewery Josh was fine. We're the only ones that are bad.
Yeah.
Get off the hub.
Yeah. He says it's better in the last 20 minutes. It's internet stuff. It's
Get
not
off the
perfect.
hub. Oh. I got what he was saying. Josh, if you're still listening to us, that'd be really weird, me talking to the other Josh and being on the hub.
All right.
You said it was bad at the beginning.
Well,
Better now in the last 20 minutes.
this is compelling viewing.
It is.
Us trying to work out our technical issues.
It is.
Yeah, that's just part of it. I don't know. Like, if our lip sync is off, I mean, there's so many places we can. If we were doing close-ups, it'd be bad. Yeah.
It honestly, it might be just. I think it might be my computer. If I'm going to be completely honest on this one.
Oh, well, that's a nice change. Yeah, that might not. That actually doesn't. That makes sense if you're sending your. Let's not get too. We'll talk nerdy after the show. We don't have to be nerdy right now.
You want some more?
I'm good.
There's not a lot more.
You take it down. What's the ABV on this?
5.6.
Okay. It's nice.
Yeah, if anybody finds themselves under the radar, I would recommend the Chardonnay Kolsch.
If they have any left, because it was barrel aged, so it's probably going to be limited. Oh, Josh, if you're still listening, any 10 tackers or some sort of cool sign? Is there? I know you got one behind you.
He sent us beer.
No, I know. I'm saying, how can we buy them online? Can we purchase one of those online or something? Is that?
Oh, I forgot to tell him how much I love their logo.
Yeah. Can you buy those is there like an online store? Yes, no?
Yeah, we can't hear you anymore. We really shouldn't be talking. We should.
We can show the logo, though. Hold that up, Josh, and we'll show it. Take him full. Boom. See? You can get one of those. We can't get his audio?
I mean, I can.
You could stream it out, but I wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, you don't take audio from me.
You're right. I don't take. There you go. Cool. All right. It's the weirdest. Like, Skype took over and won't let go. Maybe that's the problem. It's taking over your computer.
No, I could clear it, but I'm waiting for him to do something when he doesn't realize he's on camera, and then I'm going to punch him up live.
Don't do that. So, anyway.
Oh, yes. Philip, you're right. Philip just complimented us on the right glass for the Kolsch.
Thank you, Philip. I got these as a set of 12 for less than $20.
And how many do you have left?
11.
Only one? You've only lost one trooper?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No. And that was when I was
Not at
hanging.
all.
I was hanging another shelf and accidentally and knocked it off.
Uh-huh.
So like an idiot, I didn't take the glasses off before I started screwing things into the wall.
Oh, no, it's too much work.
Yeah. So anyway, it's yeah. If anybody wants the link to that, let me know. If you want some Stang's, Kolsch glasses, a whole set, you can get a whole set of these, like, the smaller ones, a dozen for under 20. I think you could. Oh wait, sorry, I should read that loud. Can you get the same effect of drinking a glass of wine, shot of tequila, bottle of Kolsch at the same time? And then maybe put like an oak chunk in there or something?
Yeah, you want to chew on like oak chips. Put a couple of those in your mouth. And then
Between your
do all
cheek and
that.
gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like sawdust. Like oak sawdust. Put that, get yourself a nice dip of that.
Gross. Yeah.
And
French oak.
No, then you get like a whole pint of Kolsch, and then you pour a glass of wine in there, and then drop a shot of tequila.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Same thing.
When are you leaving for Florida?
Friday.
You flying?
Of course, I'm flying.
Okay.
That's a long drive.
How far down into Florida is Sarasota? Is it by Tampa?
Yeah. So,
Like an 18-hour drive?
well, we're going to Orlando first.
Okay. Are you going to visit a brewery in Orlando?
Of course, I'm going
What-
to visit a brewery. In
What day will that be?
Let's see. We get there on Friday, and then Saturday we drive to Sarasota with the rest of the family. We're coming back, I think, on like Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday will be brewery days. Friday, actually, my brother is flying into Orlando as well. It's a coincidence because he's going to the D World,
Okay.
D-Land,
Yeah.
and then we're coming back on like Sunday.
So you're going to be gone a week.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be good for Monday? Oh, wait, we're not doing a show on the 5th, are we? Are you going to be there for the 4th?
Yeah, we're not doing a show on the 5th.
I don't know. Are we?
Why not?
It's the 5th.
And
I don't know. Seemed like a holiday weekend. Anybody working on the 5th? Quick survey of all the people
I'm
watching.
Sure, a lot of people are working on the 5th.
Are they?
On the 5th.
I guess I'll be working on the 5th.
Thought you were off.
On the 5th?
Oh, you're not off Mondays. Never mind.
No. I'm off on the 3rd, though. And the 4th. And the 2nd. Yep. So. Yeah. Jeffrey's not sure about his schedule. Well, all right. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do one on the 5th. I thought maybe we were all off. So we used to take like a whole week off for the 4th. I guess we took long enough off already.
Did you buy your fireworks yet?
No. We're gonna be out. We're going out of town.
Oh.
We're gonna be. What is going on? What's he doing?
Oh. Sorry.
Why?
Oh man.
Josh Cam is on point today. Josh, from now on, the whole show, we're just gonna have you Skype in and then just randomly take whatever it is you're doing, stick it up on the
Live show at Thistle
on the 5th.
on the 5th.
Possibility.
Maybe.
Summers are busy though. That's the problem that I've run into. Summer's way busier than the school year. Speaking, we just had Father's Day, which I'm a father, so everybody on here who's a father can, get with this. But I'm a chauffeur now. Like my day job is a chauffeur, and then I do this, and then I go do other stuff.
Well, how long before they can start driving?
A couple of years at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
How long before they start getting boyfriends who can drive?
Longer than 2 years. Yeah, Jeffrey. Everything's getting weird. It's cool. Just go with it. I say just let it roll. Just embrace it. All right. So, are you sure that's the brewery you want to hit up? They have 2 locations. They have one in Orlando as well.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Orlando's got some pretty good ones. I've been to a few of those.
We'll discuss off air and see if there's another one maybe you want to hit up.
I'll be fine with any.
Okay.
As long as they give me free beer.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, lean into the weird for sure. That's, you know what? We should get some T-shirts made. Liquid Lunch. Lean into the weird. That's.
Yeah, but then we got to keep up with that every week.
We have you. And your hair.
Yeah, but this might be cut. This is getting cut for the wedding, by the way.
How much?
All of it.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because apparently she prefers me with short hair.
Who does?
Julie.
What does she get to say?
Because I live with her.
Yeah, but
And this it's a wedding. This is her day, not my day.
all right, that's fine. How short?
Normal.
What's
Like a
normal?
normal haircut.
I don't even know what's normal.
I don't know, like feathers.
I don't know.
Yeah, part down the middle, feathered.
You
feather
have the
sides.
ability. You have like this incredible head of hair, so it's like you'll have the ability to grow it back out pretty
Yeah.
quick if you want.
We're talking like flock of seagulls feathers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, that's good. Very cool. Totally do that. Totally do flock of seagulls.
I am.
Full on flock of seagulls.
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna color it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I've already got sweet ass highlights. Why would I color it? My highlights are natural.
Jeffrey tried to type out mullet. He missed.
Oh.
You could do a sweet mullet though.
I could do a mullet, yeah.
You should do a mullet before you cut it all off. There you go. Oh, he's doing flock of seagulls there. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Oh. Hey, Mike.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Hey.
Where in the world is Mike?
A red, white, and blue mullet.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Mellet.
Where? Yeah, Mike, where are you at?
He's in like New Mexico, right?
Yeah, somewhere like that. But I mean, currently,
Oh.
I feel like Nashville. See, yeah. How are things in Nashville? I have a friend that works at a distillery out there. If you're going to any distilleries, achy breaky mullet. Yeah, you should go the full Billy Ray. That would be pretty sweet.
Oh, the sweet like Kentucky waterfall.
Yeah, spiky on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on how short you're going to go, though. Yeah, I hear there's like a heat wave in Nashville. And it's not
Like-
just the chicken, right? The Nashville hot chicken with the pickle.
So full on like hockey hair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is,
or just like normal haircut in front, but it's long in the back.
oh, okay. So Josh has a question. If you were to rank alcohol makers, who are the best? Brewers, distillers, winemakers?
Butchers. Butcher.
Angel Fire, New Mexico. That's where he resides. How far is Angel Fire from Taos? Let's see.
I'm going brewer. I feel like I should know what that second one is. Brewers first, then distillers, then winemakers. Mead for me would be up there too.
Well, that's kind of a winemaker.
Because I love me some mead.
Is that like kombucha? Kombucha makers? I feel like distillers can pull things out. Like when something goes through the distillation process, I feel like you can save some flaws. Like if you had some, like, because it's sour, right? You don't have to worry about it being as clean. Not, I mean, you know what I mean? Like the clean flavors.
Well, yeah. You're in a weird spot when like your drive depends on the weather.
Oh, they're talking about the drive from Angel Fire to Taos.
Oh.
Well, there's no straight shot either. You have to go around mountains and stuff. Beautiful area. If New Mexico would just open up. I don't know if are they all opened up yet, Mike? Are they letting freedom ring? I went to a 4th of July in Taos one time.
Winemakers are making
Kool-Aid thrown in a barrel.
Jeffrey. We're gonna get some calls.
No, we're not. There's no wine people that watch the show. Probably.
That's true.
They'd never be caught dead watching
That's
the
true.
show. No,
That is true.
yeah, let's see. I would say brewers. I think there's so many more elements
Well,
to
I
beer.
would hope we do a show about beer. I'm hoping the first one's gonna be brewers.
No, but I'm saying, like, who has the hardest thing? It's just the nature of, like, winemaking. You let the vintage be what it is, right? The grapes are who they are. The barrels are, you just kind of let the process happen. You just kind of manage the process. And then distillation's kind of the same. And you don't know what you've got until years later, depending on what you're making. So it could be as much as, 7, 15 years, something like that, right? And then you blend it. But brewers, right away, and if there's flaws in something like a Pilsner or something, you know it. And so I think you got to be more on point. So yeah, I'm gonna say brewers. But it's a different type of strength, right? Yeah. But the blending's got to be on point too. And you got to try to get it to, I don't know. It's different muscle, different type of strength. right? It's like you can be a fast sprinter, but how good are you in the mile? Or how good are you at like squats? It's all different. Like who's the better athlete? It's different. It's like athletics. You know athletics, right, Kennedy?
Huh?
You know athletics. You know, like when you use muscles for
Like
stuff.
athletic supporters?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I tell you I'm taking jujitsu?
you told me that.
You wanna come join me one day?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do, and all the people who like jujitsu, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I'm at a place in my life where I want to roll around with other dudes on a mat.
All right. Well,
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just at a place in my life. I don't.
Greg
wanna do that.
Mendez just jumped on the chat,
Oh,
all the way from California.
hi, Greg Mendez.
How are things out in California?
Uh,
I hope things are grand. I hope things are great. I hope life is good.
you can't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. You're right, Josh.
Yeah. Exactly. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you should totally do jujitsu. Maybe not.
I mean, I think just because I'm a bigger guy, people just love to take me down.
Well, it starts on the ground. You're already down.
Oh.
That's how you got to learn to fight.
Do you have to wear a unitard?
No, it's
Like
you
wrestling?
wear a gi
Oh,
or shorts and a rash guard if it's Thursday and Friday.
wait.
One of the
Is it Thursday, Friday is shorts rash guard day?
yeah, no gi day.
Oh,
Yeah,
no gi Thursday.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's I'll say this: it's one of the best anxiety relief things you can do.
I mean, if it works for you, good.
No, it absolutely has helped. Beyond what I'm actually my instructor, Professor Joaquin. He's gonna come on and we're gonna do a jujitsu beer kind of thing. He's a big craft beer fan, so I'm gonna have him on to talk about jujitsu and beer. That'll be fun. But yeah, I recommend it highly because if you're anxious in life and like you feel like life's getting to me, I can't breathe. But then you really get choked. You realize, I can breathe just fine. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. Greg and Jeffrey are having a conversation.
Well, they're catching up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
glad we could provide a forum
Yeah.
for people to do that.
We got people in Texas. And,
yeah, we haven't heard from
and
Greg in quite a while.
He's in California, moved from Mississippi out to California.
Uh-huh.
And
Good call on the move.
yeah. Yes. Jiu-jitsu, yeah, folding clothes somebody's still wearing. That's it. It's a lot of it. Gentle art. The gentle art. But anyway, we don't have to get into all that right now. We got anything else we need to discuss? Once we're off show.
Have you gotten choked out yet?
Of course.
Like passed out?
No, you tap out so you keep going.
Oh.
I would have passed out if I had not tapped out. Also would have had my arm broken or leg broken and all kinds of things if I had not tapped out.
So like the person that has you in a leg lock will like literally break your leg if you don't tap.
Yeah, you have to. That's why you tap out.
Yeah.
That's the point, right? You're getting to a point where you have to submit. You say, all right, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
And it would probably be more like a knee getting blown out than it'd be like ligaments probably first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because mine are all shot, so.
Yeah.
Maybe I would be good at jiu-jitsu.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Nobody's good when they start.
What's the oldest guy in your class? Older than you?
Oh, yeah. 55?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu. It's like you just you take it at the rate you can go. It's about it's your journey through the art. Like there's guys in there that are young that school me every day. I can't keep up with those guys. Plus they've been training a lot longer too. So there's that. They're more athletic than I am, but they're also
so
more
usually
skilled.
basically for the punching bag.
Yeah, there's no punches, but yeah. A grappling dummy.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I'm learning. I like it.
Good.
Getting my butt kicked every time I go. Which I'm trying to go 4 or 5 times a week.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, we don't have to talk about all that.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I like talking about it, but
You can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
yeah, I think it's probably time to wrap the show.
Yeah, I need to go home.
Breakfast kicking in.
No. Julie just went out of town, so I've got the place to myself for like 3 or 4 days.
Where'd she go?
Dallas.
No, she gonna go to any breweries up there?
Maybe.
Tell her to swing by Petticolas if she's in that area
I will tell her.
to grab some, bring some back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I will tell her.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good breweries up there.
Mm-hmm.
Is she in Dallas proper?
I don't know.
Y'all don't even
She
talk.
said she would.
She told you, you just didn't listen. That's how you do.
What? What were we talking about?
Exactly.
I wasn't listening.
Exactly. Anyway, okay, so you don't know where she's at,
She's somewhere in Dallas. Who knows?
but Dallas is big.
Yeah, I think she said something about being in the butthole,
Oh,
that area between Dallas and Fort Worth.
well, there's breweries there too. Like,
Yeah.
like Irving, is that it? And then that area,
Arlington? Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it the butthole.
What would you have these big masses?
Oh, you're talking about like the buns?
Yes,
And that's
just city limits. They're right next to each other. They look like they could easily, you could define those as a butt cheek apiece.
Mm-hmm.
What would you call the middle?
I don't know. Taint?
I think she said that too.
Okay. That's a larger area than the whole.
I mean, it depends who you're looking at.
Maybe. All
Not
right.
always.
Okay. I think that's a good note to go out on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this our show's gone south.
It really has. All right. Well, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, this was a fun show.
We need to call it quits, but it's really starting to stink.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, when you leave, front door, not back door. Thanks.
Yeah, I snuck in the back door last time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to play the music now. So we're like 30
Probably
seconds and off.
It's probably a good idea.
All right. That's loud. This is the time I think Josh
crack
Fraedrick
house.
from Nueces Brewing, still on the Skype, still keeping it real, hold strong. Yeah.
Josh, you can every Monday at 1 o'clock. You can keep the comments coming.
Yes. Thank you so much for being on. Everybody, if you're Corpus,
Yeah.
go tell them we said hey. And we'll see you next week with Kennedy in Florida and me in here. And I think we'll have a special person here too. All right. Bye.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Oh man, you still streaming?
Yeah.